And let's get right into it. This is the first job of the video. And guys, look, in this video, you're going to be seeing a few jobs, to say the least. Conversational tricks to land huge jobs, leveraging your wash business into real estate, the top 2 pivotal questions in the comment section throughout the week, monumental things to force you into success, and just so much more. I'm super excited about this. And guys, look, if you do not know who I am, my name is Tristan. I have been running a pressure washing business for the past 3 years now. I make these videos absolutely for free, man. I try to provide as much value into these things as possible. I don't sell a damn thing. I don't sell a paid community. You can legitimately look at the previous videos because I'm a man of my word. So let's get right into it. This is the first question of the day. Hey Tristan, I'm getting started with my business and I was wondering how you landed some of your first clients. That's a great question, sir. And look, I'll tell you this. What I did was I printed out not some door hangers that I bought on a website. And by the way, in this video, in this wash job, we are turbo nozzling this brick wall. But look, I printed off a ton of pieces of paper, just pieces of paper that I printed out, and I leveraged my personal story and utilized my unfair advantage. And so we need to define what our unfair advantage was, because my unfair advantage is something that no one can take away from you, and it's extremely hard to accomplish. So let me give you an example. I was a college baseball player with a finance degree trying to start a very blue-collar business. So I immediately established rapport, at least with the degree that I had and the collegiate athletic experience that I had, to acquire my first clients. So in that piece of paper, I leveraged my unfair advantage that I had amongst all of my competitors, all of these individuals, and I said this, and I wanted to pursue this type of business. Look, you need to understand what your unfair advantage is, because you have something, you that is listening to this right now, you have something that someone else doesn't have. And you need to recognize what that exactly is and truly maximize on that. Truly maximize on your unfair advantage, then leverage that into acquiring jobs. This is the second job, so let's get right into it. This was job number 2 that we went over later that afternoon. This actually included the house, the cast stone areas around the window frames. Sometimes pretty tricky, but I'll tell you how to actually clean those in a quick second. The pool deck and the driveway, okay? Look, the first job cost was $700. This one was $725. Not too bad. We were actually in and out within 2 hours for this job specifically. But look, how do we clean the cast stone? We actually applied SH Magma, 12.5% on the cast stone, and then rinse. That's the most effective way of cleaning cast stone that I have seen. Sometimes it gets tricky. We are going to surface clean around the concrete, around the pool deck. But look, guys, look. We actually included this free brick wall that right here. And what I love about this is because this took 5 minutes, but this produces a ton of value within the bid. It's a lead magnet that you can utilize to provide a ton of value, so that it makes a compelling offer so good that they can't say no to. So if you can clean something in like 5 minutes, it's something that you can utilize as a value add to acquire customers. Okay. Then we're also getting these stone caps that we can just kind of turbo nozzle off. But also, look, we initially got the interest from a door hanger. We actually allocated $5,000 last month, and they've still been reciprocating a ton of value for us. You have to keep consistently hitting them with different types of strategies, though, because if you go door hanger and then they see your Facebook ad, or they see your organic post, and then they see your Google page, and they see all this different types of stuff, this builds immediate rapport with you guys. So make sure that you're hitting them more than once. Good day. The guy actually just texted me. He said, "Great work, man. Great work." So I'm actually going to send him a bid for the house wash. I'm going to send him a bid for the window clean as well. We just got done with 3 estimates, got 1 approved. So we'll see about the other 2. One is a really big one, but guys, look, I'm trying to hit 25,000 subscribers, Aikido goal. And I want you to join the family because, like, why not? You already know the deal. Why not? I'm gonna drink my little energy drink, you know what I'm saying? Not too bad, not too bad. These beautiful things that I got, please take. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take. The Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. This is the song of the day. You already know the deal? Hey, but we're getting after it. If you can't tell, I got a new camera, the EOS R. Not too bad of a camera, by the way. Pretty solid. So we got an assortment of things going, but let's get on to the next one. I never met you, but I want you to invite you to the party. Got a gutter clean and patio clean today. We've got 3 jobs today. Should be fun. Let's rock and roll, baby. Come on with it. Let's go. And let's get right into it. This mold is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. You already know the deal. We are actually going to be gutter cleaning it as well. I'll go over the job cost in a quick second as well as the customer acquisition. But let me just show you exactly what we are going to be doing. You can see the pump-up sprayer in the bottom right-hand corner that's actually filled with SH, sodium hypochlorite, aka bleach. Look, we applied that onto the surface and then just turbo nozzled it off. We want to make sure that we are killing that very, very thick algae with that hot SH mix, that sodium hypochlorite mix. You can see us just kind of rinsing off these gutters on the lower end. We are going to rinse it off after. The guy was super freaking pleased. Look, guys, I want to make sure that you understand this is that it's fans first. It's customers first. You want to make sure that you're building an exponential experience for them, because when you build an experience for them, they will remember you for a long time because you don't know who they know. And you're always asking for referrals. You're always asking, hey, do you know people that may need our service? You would be surprised by how many people that actually fucking need it. Truly. Look, the job cost of this was $500. We were pretty in and out, not gonna lie. It didn't take us a long time. The customer acquisition was through Nextdoor. If you don't know what Nextdoor is, this is a neighborhood app that a lot of your neighbors talk on. This app, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people that talk on that app. But if you do great work, if you build a dope-ass experience, they will refer you on this Nextdoor app. Truly. It's facts. I'm not going to lie. Then we headed over to job number 2, which was a $350 sidewalk cleaning. It came out absolutely phenomenal. We then pivoted over to job number 3, which is a dumpster pad maintenance contract. But we did get a very, very interesting question, because I truly believe that this can be a game changer for landing ginormous profitable jobs, because I truly believe the way that you articulate things, the way that you converse with the big decision makers is extremely important. Okay, so this guy's basically asking how can he come out of his shell. He's struggling to talk to people and he's tripping over his words. So I'm just going to give you advice on what has worked with me, at least. And I'm not going to say that I am perfect but at this by any means, because I'm not. And by the way, we are turbo nozzling the back of this dumpster pad, and then we're going to apply sodium hydroxide through a pump-up sprayer, then brush that grease off because it's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. But I'm not perfect at conversing with people. I would argue that I'm pretty decent at establishing relationships with people, and this business is a relationship building process. Okay? So just wanted to point that out, but I do have some amazing tangible steps that you can do to improve on this, okay? The first thing is, by the way, you should be going in person because it builds a stronger rapport, okay? You get to talk to people one-on-one. but you want to enjoy a constant variable. You want to enjoy something that you both share in common, whether that's something with the city, whether that's a common football team, whether that's a common whatever it is. Find and extrapolate that common theme, that common denominator, so that you guys can absolutely talk about it. Because the more that you talk about it, the more rapport that you build, because you're talking about them. The most important thing that you need to understand, the best thing that you could talk about is them. Okay? 2 is, if you really want to get into it, and I've done this, I mean, literally rep after rep after rep. I made 60 YouTube videos where I would legitimately transcribe my diction, meaning that I would download an app called like CapCut or Descript, where it transcribes all of the audio. It shows your filler words like ums or the likes or the you knows or whatever you're using in the middle of your sentences to transition. I would argue this, because you want to analyze the way that you talk. So constantly keep recording yourself, then transcribe it and try to dissipate or compress the amount of filler words that you're using in your sentences. I like seeing it from a visual perspective. It's a really cool system that I've actually utilized, because it took me 60 videos to actually get decent at it. So the more reps that you put in, the better that you're going to get. Dude, the 3 is just have fun. Literally, we're all going to die either way. That's the facts. So and I would argue this, if you make the goal of just having an awesome experience or having an awesome conversation with the customer, you're going to win the job. Truly. I would argue that. If you're just constantly talking about pressure washing and all this shit, you might lose the job. Okay, so build that dope experience. Truly. And then my last thing is, you want to utilize pauses. So just give me a quick second and give you an example. The man sat on the train and died. I said it really, really fast. But if I utilize a pause right there, the man sat on the train and died. You see how much more powerful that is? So if you don't know what to say, or if you really want to make it a pivotal point, utilize a pause in your sentences. Hopefully that helps. God bless. I'm tired, man. It's about midnight right now. I'm tired, man. I can barely stay up. But I know that it'll be worth it. I know that those days where I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I got chemical burns on my legs, I know it's going to be worth it on the long end. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm fucking exhausted. My head's fucking spinning. Cut the fucking camera. Cut the camera. I'm always trying to keep a step ahead, so I'm so big on investing into your skills in real estate. If you didn't know, we're actually closing on our 10th unit this past year next week. So I'm extremely excited about it. And honestly, just going to this class was expanding my brain quite a bit. All right, guys, just got out of that real estate class. Pretty knowledgeable, not gonna lie. Definitely. Look, I've got this screensaver on my phone. I look at it every day, and it says, you can see that 100 million. I'm not gonna come out of this class with FOMO by any means. I'm pretty realistic with all this shit, but I definitely think it's tangible. I definitely think it's tangible. Just seeing kind of people that have been able to do it and reverse engineering that. I'll keep you guys updated, but I think there's some cool stuff in the future. So let's keep on going to pressure washing. I just want to keep you guys updated. Okay, guys, so we have this roof wash, this house wash. I'm bringing out my boy Dakota, bringing out Trevor today. It's gonna be exciting. You're gonna see some dope footage. Hope you guys learned something, and let's get right into it. We're filling up right now. Dakota's setting up the ladder, and we're gonna rock and roll, baby. Let's get it. Okay, so we've got this house wash, this roof wash today, and look, guys, I just want to point this off to just kind of force you guys into just absolutely monumental success. Look, when shit gets hard, when it's isolated, when it's lonely, when it's tough, you need to realize that this is what fucking hard feels like. And this is why people quit. Because if you realize this is why people quit and you keep pushing and you find the solution, you will find success. And what we're doing is we're downstreaming the house real quick. We're making sure that plants are all rinsed. Trevor's going to tell you exactly what we're actually going to be doing with this roof. Trev, what are we doing here?
Oh, buddy. We're doing just a little bit of a roof wash out here. And where are we at?
Yeah.
So we got Dakota up there spraying down our roof wash mix right now.
Yeah.
And then I believe the one and only Tristan, you already did the house wash, right?
Yeah, we've got the majority of the house wash. We just got to finish that side of the chimney.
Yes, sir.
And then he's got the roof on this backside. And we should be able to rock and roll. What is he applying onto the roof?
So everyone's going to be different, but this is going to be our standard mix. So we're going to be applying our sodium hypochlorite with our lemon wash surfactant. That way we can use less chemical.
Yeah.
And still clean the exact same amount of the roof more effectively. That surfactant's going to let that sodium hypochlorite sit up into the pores of the clay tile and actually eat away at that organic material. And then if you let that organic material sit up for too long, it will start to slowly but surely degrade that roof.
Yeah.
Start eating millage off of the top of those clay tiles.
That's how you do it. And yes, so this is a good example of exactly what Trevor was saying. Is we're applying sodium hypochlorite onto the roof, basically a 6% mix onto these onto this barrel tile roof. It eats away at any existing algae, but I do want to keep you cognitive of this, is that you truly want to keep the landscape protected. So someone's got to be rinsing at all times. We also had this house wash, and we were cleaning everything, basically. It was a super dope project. But just make sure that you're rinsing all the landscape, you're rinsing all the windows, because that landscape, especially expensive landscape, you don't want to have that liability of it completely dying. So just make sure that you're rinsing. But I'm going to shut up for just a little bit, and you guys enjoy this little montage, all right?
With you, everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change.
And so, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. But essentially, I really wanted to touch up on this because this was via a referral. But I was talking to my buddy about this, as in there's a niche for premium luxury type clients. The guys that want to pay. They want to make sure that it's done correctly. And it goes back to kind of all the points that I've made with building relationships, having strong conversational tactics, because legitimately, this is how we landed it. Being able to converse effectively with this type of individual. Because if you can't converse correctly and if you can't build a relationship, and we've done our due diligence by word of mouth and having an awesome reputation, look, if you haven't done these things, you need to start doing these things, truly. Because like I said, this is a relationship business. You have to be able to build friendships. You got to be able to build rapport. And this is how we did it. Like, legitimately, this house. So I just want to make sure that you guys are doing that. This is the job. I'll go into context here in a quick second, okay? All right, look, guys, first thing, that job was about $3,400, not too bad. The second one was leveraging your wash business into real estate, because at least for me, I see real estate as a backbone opportunity for reoccurring revenue, for tax benefits, for appreciation, for cash flow, all of these different types of things. So I'm really big on it. If you guys want me to make a video on actually how exactly I use my wash business to get to 10 units now in the past half year, let me know if that's something you're interested in. If it's not, just completely wipe it away. But yeah, this is the end of the video, and winners win, losers lose. If you want to win, definitely subscribe. I'm going to be posting consistently every Tuesday, Friday for Short Friday. And guys, look, I love each and every single one of you guys. Keep killing it. Keep getting after it. I'm tired. And we're going to keep rolling, baby. So go watch the next video. Love y'all. Peace.